you and love the life you live right now. Hi, family. I'm so glad you're here. Well, as you know, we have been on a break, a winter
Yes.
break. And it's good, to take a break from things for a while. So we took a break from doing videos, other than the video that we did where we did a duet together.
How did we ever lose our mind and fall apart?
I'm going to link that to this video, so I hope that you'll take a look at that and give us a thumbs up on that. We enjoyed that, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But we're back now, and we wanted to just let you know what we've been doing during that time of our break. We've really been taking that time to just get into each other, take a rest from life and some of your everyday routines, to enjoy each other, to really just live our lives.
Yeah. And if y'all seen the video, my wife, she's a little shy about singing, but she had to come out this time to show everybody that she could sing just as well as her husband. But she didn't get me though, but she thinks she can.
And like I said, I'll link that video to this one. But yeah, I'm always a little nervous. He actually works with me on. I used to always say I can't hear my note. That was always my thing. I can't hear my note. But he taught me.
Oh man, I didn't know your wife could sing like that. Now they're gonna be looking for your wife to sing more. Somebody else say, yeah, right. Everybody's like, oh, I didn't know your wife could sing like that.
Yeah, and they don't know that my singing, he's behind it every way, because he's always pushing me to do better, and I'm always, is that the right note? And he can do it in no time, but it takes me a little longer to get it. But once I get it, then I got it and I'm good, right? Once I get it, I got it and I'm good. But we enjoyed that. My husband, I think when we first met, neither one of us, I don't think we knew when we first met that we both liked to sing.
I think we kind of knew we liked to sing. We never really thought or tried to sing together.
But I don't even know if we ever told each other, like right off the bat, that I sing, you sing. No. I think I started hearing my husband sing first. He used to be singing in the basement. And putting that finger up, and I knew he was putting his finger up, he was hitting the high note, but he was always singing in the basement. I knew I could sing, but I don't think we actually started singing together for a while.
Until we started singing in church?
Yeah, we were singing in church and singing with the kids, but I used to listen to him sing a lot, and I would be home doing my little yin-yanging around the house, and it wasn't until we started singing in church with the kids that we combined it. And then my husband became Joe Jackson. My oldest daughter, Janae, he was always getting underneath her skin, because, Janae didn't want to sing. For some reason, Janae always wanted to be doing something else, and he would be, get the hell here, sing right now, And then she turned out to be the one that sings the most out of all of us, right? Yeah. And I should have known, because when she was a little girl, Janae always had a little loud mouth, We should have known that she was going to sing. And now her son, Darius, when he was a little baby, he had a little loud mouth. And now he likes to sing. So you can, in fact, if you Google him or go to YouTube, King Darius, look up Darius. He has a few videos out there, and we're really proud of our grandson. So we enjoy it. In fact, I was talking to somebody at the job, and they said, yeah, and they sing. And I started to get a little embarrassed, and then I just came. I said, yeah, we like to sing. I had to own up to it, because we do like to sing. So that's another pastime that we have, and we've been getting into our singing together, and look forward to more. My husband actually has a separate channel which shows all of the videos that he does. I always call him the Christmas man, because he comes out with a new song every Christmas. So if you'll search under his name for his channel, you'll see all of the videos that he does for Christmas. And I think you were talking about trying to get something else together. I don't know when you'll bring it out, but it's a gospel song this time.
My next song I think will be a gospel song. Because a lot of people haven't really heard me sing too much gospel.
Yeah.
But over the time we was like just kind of like chilling, you know. I had a couple guys, you know. When you get around my age, I mean, I'm in my early 60s. I'll be 63 my next birthday, and a lot of my friends done passed. And
can y'all hear him?
It seemed like a lot of guys at my age limit is going faster now. It's starting to, it scares you sometimes. And I had a couple guys, I'm not mentioning no names, that I knew that passed for the last like couple of months, maybe not even a couple of months, and it was about my age. And you know, it makes you think sometimes how you gotta just enjoy life as you know go, because you know nobody knows when your day is, and you know, everybody's not living to the 190 and 80 and 70. You know, guys is leaving out earlier, so I try to enjoy my life, and we try to enjoy our life, you know, as much as we can. So we had to take a break and enjoy each other and get away from social media a little bit, you know, and enjoy life a little bit, because life is short.
And just the other day, we were dropping my son off somewhere, and my husband and I took a ride through the city. And there's one section of the city, I guess there's no better name to call it but Zombie Town. Kensington, and it's like a zombie town. And you know, you see it on TV. I mean, I watch a lot of true crime and different things. You know, what is it? What's that other one that I watched that shows all of the, you know, it's just all about 48 hours and different things like that. And you see a lot of it on TV, and I guess it doesn't really affect you until you see it in person. And so we rode through Kensington, and that's where all the people that are hooked on drugs, on heroin and different things, they're standing, and they look like they're in slow motion, and they're nodding, and it was just horrible.
Just nothing but a lot of them all the way down.
And it's just all the way down. That's all you see is people. They look like zombies. They look like they've lost their souls. And as I was riding through, I told my husband, I said, you know, I was getting filled up, because the reality of this is somebody's child or somebody's father or somebody's mother. And I mean, all they look like they're interested in is the next hit, the next fix. They're not worried about a house, a car, or where their children are, or any of that. And everyone just looks like they're not even alive or half alive, something like that.
Like zombies.
It's like zombies. And so as I was riding through, being a child of God, I couldn't ride through and not say a prayer. So I remember just touching my hand to the window as I was riding by and just singing the blood of Jesus, and God, just clean up this area and change the hearts and minds. And I really was filled up, and I came away from that, and I'm saying that not to look down on anybody, but I came away from that just learning to be grateful of who I am, of what I have, you know, that I didn't take that path, because, you know, if not for the grace of God, you know, as they say, there go I. Maybe I wouldn't have gone that path, but I could have. Maybe I wouldn't have gone that path, but I could have, you know. And I thank God that because He was in me and He directed me, guiding me, that I didn't go that way. So I'm grateful every day of who I am, of what I have, of my husband, my children, my family, you know, that God is with me, and that He's constantly reminding me daily to seek His face, to draw closer to Him, so that I don't get caught up in the things of this world. Because when we think about it, look at how many people that have committed suicide.
But now you look at the younger kids.
Yeah, I mean, just so many things.
We got a lot of young teenagers that's doing more shooting now than ever we've seen before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Losing their lives.
I can't just put my hands on, you know, the exact reason why so much is happening with these kids getting these guns and shooting. And
And in the city of, we're in the city called the city of brotherly love, and that's kind of, where did the brotherly love go to? You know, what happened to it? I mean, at one time it seemed like our city was coming together, and this was some years ago, but now it's just like the young people, you don't know where their minds are, you know. I tend to think that it's a lack of the knowledge of God. It's a lack of the interest in God and godly things. You know, nowadays, you know, a lot of people don't even, especially a lot of the young people, they don't know about God or don't talk about God. Don't have any desire to go to church or read the Bible or hear anything about it. You know, and because of it, a lot of them are, you know, going astray. They don't have any discipline. They don't know that there is a greater authority, you know, looking at them, and you know, that holds their lives in their hands. So these are some of the things that we've been thinking about.
well, I mean, even though Jaden, you know, he's 20. I mean, he's 20. You know, he's right there at that age. But he's
Right.
not. He's not really a street kid though, which is good. He's gonna be in the
Right.
street. But you know, what is to say if he was, you know, one of those kids that just hung out in the streets, and you know,
Right.
we would be worried even more. And we're still worried, even though he's not a street kid, because you don't have to be a street kid to get killed.
To
out
get
here.
yeah, because he's going back and forth to
School and
You know, we worry about that. And then you can't, as a parent, you can't shelter your kid in and just keep them, you know, under lock and key. You know, they have to get out and experience the world. But it's just frightening nowadays. And I'm sure it's frightening for a lot of parents,
yeah.
you know. And that's why, you know, the Bible tells us to train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he's older, he will not depart from that. So, you know, we've been giving him, you know, what the Bible directs us to, and you know, we just pray that the Lord will keep him, which the Lord says He will. So,
you still have to worry about the police too.
yeah, you know, so there's police and everything. So we know that God has him covered, and we just leave him in God's hands. But it's scary. It's scary for all of us. But again, these are some of the things that while we were, you know, breaking from doing videos, we've been, you know, thinking on those things, you know, enjoying each other, but thinking about life issues, and trying to figure out what's the next steps for us, you know, as a family, as influencers here on the YouTube channel, and just for our future. So we hope that, you know, in us having conversation and us coming forward before you with our true life events, experiences, thoughts, and values, that we will inspire you to, you know, as I say at the end, to be you, do you, and love your life. But also to, you know, to know when it's time to take a break, you know, when it's time to regroup and reevaluate your life, because in this life we should be growing and learning and getting better. You know how they say, when you know better, you do better. So we're hoping that, you know, by just taking some time to really just get into thought, get closer to God, get closer to family, that we will, not just us, but as a people, that we will grow and get better. So now, when we last was before you, we played a little game that we had, and we picked this up. I forget when we picked this up. I guess it was around Valentine's Day or something, maybe of last year. But it's called Word Teasers. Speaking of love, and we are going to do what we did last time: pull a few cards for you, and answer the questions. So we'll do that coming up next. So let me put my glasses on. You gotta get yours. Get your glasses. Get your glasses. Get your glasses. All right, so let's see. This card says, is it better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all? Now, that's a classic. Classic question. Is it better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all?
I say better love than lost. You know, never had love before, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, because when you think about it, when you love somebody and get married and get older, you lose them.
Yeah, well, this is saying, and then never to have loved. This is saying never.
I'm saying sooner or later somebody gotta
I
go.
know, but this one is saying that and lost, the never to have loved at all, like never ever ever having been in love. So it's saying, yeah, it's better that you have been in love and you fell out of love than never to have been in love at all. You know,
Well, I've rather been in love, you know.
Yeah.
You never had love before.
loved at all.
Well, just like I was saying, it's the same thing. I mean,
Well, no, that's you loved somebody and they died. Now they're, you know, that love is lost because the person is gone. But this is saying you never ever had anybody you
I
never
know,
were
but
in love before.
it's two different things. It says better to have loved, right?
Right.
And lost.
Then never to have
And
loved
then,
at all.
right, loved and lost. I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying, is it better to have loved?
Can we
and
start
lost?
that over from the top? Because they don't want that.
No, I'm saying loved and lost.
No, it's saying, but I'm saying it's better to have loved and lost.
They
To
say,
love
is it?
somebody.
They say, is it?
Is it better? Right, but to
And I'm
have
saying
loved
yes.
somebody and lost them, either not just from death, but maybe y'all broke up. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But and the second part is saying that
Well, I don't know.
that you were never in love before.
Well, no, you want to be able to experience it.
Yeah, right. You want to be able to experience love. You want to be able to experience love than never have experienced it all. That's
Right.
almost like if you put it in sex. Is it better to have had sex and don't have it no more than to never have had
Right.
it before? You know, something like that. Do you get it now?
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. No, but
Right,
yeah, I agree. So, and that's an age-old question. You know, is it better to have, you know, loved? All right. So what's the next one? You got it.
Right.
What you got? What you got?
What physical aspect of me attracted you first?
Who want to go first? You or me? Because I know what attracted me first.
All right.
Well, actually, when we first met, remember I was sitting on the bench and I hadn't turned around.
Well, I saw
So,
you first.
You saw me first. What did you see first?
I seen your little tight jeans.
Oh, okay. You saw my jeans before you saw my face? Oh, God.
Then you
Dang.
turned around and they made it even better.
That's a shame. And I tell you, I was just starting to wear little jeans back then because I always thought I was too small, and I just started wearing jeans. But I think it says what physical aspects. It was your face. When I turned around and saw that handsome face, I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, so it was, you know, initially I was attracted to you, to your looks.
Oh, okay.
But then after, you know, after being with you, I became more attracted to you, you know, by other things, your sense of humor and, you know, things like that. But it was that handsome face.
Okay. Well, your face was pretty too. It just came second.
Oh, see, he was looking
I
at,
just
he was
think
looking
I
at my
see
booty.
something else, All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, it says, what do you think are the best things about being in a marriage? Now, that's important for, you know, people who are not married, you know, something for us who have been together a long time, married a long time. What do you think are the best things about being in a marriage?
I think it's just having somebody to share everything with, you know, being by yourself. Yeah, somebody you can share things with,
Yeah.
talk over things with.
And in a covenant relationship, because you can just be boyfriend and girlfriend and have, you know, and share things, but when you're married, there is there's a covenant. There's more of an agreement, almost like a contract, you know, between each other. And the Bible says, you know, when you're married, you're one. So it's a little different than just being like a boyfriend and girlfriend. And I think, but like you said, it's that having that other person there. You don't have to go through things by yourself,
Yeah.
right? Having somebody to bear the burden with you. I think also in a marriage, you're putting the other person, and if you're not, you should, you're putting the other person before yourself, right? Because a lot of times, you'll think of me, well, let me try to, outside of yourself, you might be trying to make me happy or do things for me. And I'm trying to think of, well, how can I, satisfy Brian, make Brian happy? And I think that's what you get in a marriage, that unity, that togetherness, sharing the burden,
Yeah.
um, someone that's just walking with you every step of the way with
Right.
everything. Yeah. So,
All right. About 2 more.
see, is that 2 minutes again?
What do you and I do that you look forward to? What do you and I do that you
That you
look
look
forward
forward to.
to?
What do we do as a team that you look forward to?
I think going out, we look forward to going out. Like they say, like when we take a break, go out and, go to a show or something. You know what I mean? I look forward to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also look forward to the times that we have when we just talk. And my husband's a good storyteller, and I like when he just goes back in his life and he tells me stories about when he was younger, what him and his friends used to do, and he don't know, but I just enjoy it because he can tell a story really, really well. Bert, we did this, and
But you
I remember when we went here.
They need to make a
He
movie.
make a
Stuff
movie
out
of his life, but we did this and we went here and all, and I just love that. So I love when we have our time and we just talk and we laugh. You know how we laugh. We talked about this in another video, but my husband and I will watch a movie and we find different little spots in the movie that we like in Godfather with Fredo, and I'm smart, but
Certain sayings.
yeah, certain sayings from a movie, just any movie or something somebody said, and we'll remember it and we'll laugh, and sometimes we laugh at the most inopportune times. We'll think of it and we just laugh, but I think I love that. I look forward to when we have our,
Certain
our
little things will come
moments
up
together.
and we'll say a statement out of a movie.
Out of a
start
movie,
laughing.
yeah. We can be cooking or whatever, and if something we're doing at that time reminds us of a scene in the movie, we'll say that and we start laughing. So I really enjoy, our quiet time that we spend with each other.
Yeah.
So that's what I look forward to.
All right. So that's
Okay, this is the last one. See you 2 minutes again. Would you prefer I have a perfect body or be a genius?
oh boy.
Easy
I
now.
think we need a little bit of both.
Easy
I
now.
think we need a little bit of both. I mean, because if you was a genius and looked like olive oil from Popeye,
You don't want me to be smart and
you
smart
gotta have a little
nobody.
something with them
Be
brains.
smart nobody.
Yeah, I think you need a little bit of both. What you think?
Yeah, well, I'd like to have a perfect body. I think at one time I did have a perfect body, but yeah, both
Well, haven't
because.
we all?
But I did both really because you want a nice body. You want a nice body, and you want to be smart. You don't you want to have some smarts about
Yeah.
you because you know how they say you don't want to just be all a pretty face or all a pretty body and you don't have no personality or no
And then you gotta have some
No.
looks. You can't just have a body. You can't have a body and be. I want my woman to have a beautiful body, look like Joe Frazier in the face.
no.
I mean, I don't want to make my boy Joe Frazier. No disrespect, because I love him like a father. I do Joe Frazier. No, not personally, but I had talked with him before because I used to box.
But you don't want me to.
I want you to look like you.
No, but yeah, so I think so you want to be up the middle with that, half and half, try to keep your body in shape. And we've been talking about that, just really being conscious of what we're putting in our bodies, being conscious that this is the only body we have. And it's just like your car. You take care of your car and you
Get
put in the
older
right
now too.
fuel. Yeah, and you want to be sure that you put the right things in it, and continue to exercise. And then if you feel like you've fallen off the wagon with that, I think I've done quite a few missteps in that area myself. But the thing is having the mindset to get back up and to concentrate on being consistent, and just to keep going. I actually am going to do another video on my weight loss journey and what I've learned in the last year, just about having the right mindset, and being consistent and all of those good things, and some other tips that I learned from some influencers I've been following that I thought was really, really helpful in me continuing my journey. So we'll talk about that later. So let's just do one more,
One more?
and then we'll
Oh,
call
it
it.
was on me and you.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, this is the last
All
one.
right.
What do you value more as an What do you value
Expression.
more as an expression of my love? Receiving a gift or getting my full attention?
So do I value more having you listen to me than you giving me a gift? I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say
You can't get both now.
I'm gonna say both, because no,
Now value more. Which one?
what do I value?
more?
Well, I do value you listening to me more. Hearing me out, understanding where I'm coming from, and talking about.
Yeah.
But now let's not slip on getting me a gift.
Okay.
I want to get a gift when it's my birthday or
Or
Valentine's
you come to me talking
Day.
about something. Brian. This is what happens. I here, take this gift. I'll be right back.
No, I want you to listen at those times. I want you to listen. But no, I think that's more important for you to really to listen and hear where I'm coming from, especially when I'm going through something.
Yeah.
But I do want to get a gift from time to time. Um, but it's funny because I used to always say in the early parts of our relationship, my husband would, he would get me some gifts, but he wasn't like the type that would run out and get you flowers just for no reason at all. He wasn't that type. And I used to say, boy, look at all these other women. They get flowers just for no reason at all. And my sister used to always say, Alberta, but look at all the other things that you get, And then I started to focus and say, my husband is there for me. When we're walking down the street, he's on the side of the curb. You know how they say they put the woman on the inside? He's there, and he's a shoulder to lean on. And whenever I have issues, he's listening. He listens to the capacity that he can listen. And he's always there. He's my strength. I always tell him that I feel safe around him, which I really do. He makes me feel safe. So I'm grateful for all of that. And so I think the answer to that question is for getting his full attention when I have something to say. I just noticed while I was talking that we never did go to the back of the cards and see what they had said on the back of them. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just want to pick one and see. But he can't stay in the game for so long. This is with everything. We can go in the store to shop. He don't want to shop, but for a minute he want to be in.
You just said that was the last one. Now you come up
No.
to the back of each one.
No, I said I'm not going to go through the back of each one. I said I'm going to pick one and just see what it said on the back. Like, so it said, it says, what do you think are the best things about being in a marriage? Well, if we turned it over, it says, having someone as both a friend and a lover who accepts you for yourself and shares everything with you is felt to be one of the greatest joys in a marriage. Who is both, and that's true for me and my husband. I truly believe that we're lovers and friends.
Right.
And I'm trying to think, did we become lovers first and then friends, or were we friends first and then lovers? I don't know. I think
Like it came out
we
about the
was
same
like,
time.
because I was gonna say maybe we became lovers first, and then over the course of time we
Just after that,
became
we love. I
friends.
say she sure is my friend.
I think if I would have become his lover first, he probably would have been my friend. He would have been my friend. But I think that we can truly say that we're, we really do everything together. We shop, we do grocery shopping together. We cook together in the morning. If he's making the eggs, I'm making the bacon, or vice versa. We share in the chores that we have around here.
I do most of the driving.
He does most of the driving. He's the driver. Well, I do the cleaning up around here. I do the cleanup, but he's our driver. But yeah, we do everything together. In fact, someone had mentioned that, how you and your wife go, because we do everything. And we even started. We didn't used to do this some time ago, but now we schedule our doctor appointments together. So, if we have to see our primary doctor, we're seeing them together. Our dentist, we're seeing them together. Eye doctor, everything.
That way you don't have to drive.
That way I don't have to drive. No, but it keeps us, when we go together, we know that we both had, the appointments that we need to have. I don't have to ask him, did you have your,
right.
Because I know he did, because we had it at the same time. And it's good, because sometimes when you go to the doctor, you might forget what you want to ask the doctor something, and I can tell him, well, be sure and ask the doctor
right.
today. Or he could say to me, well, Bert, because I think we went the last time, the doctor gave you some kind of shot. I think it was a shingle shot or something, right? And he came out and said, I got a shingle shot now, Bert, you go get yours. And I was like, well, why the heck did he get a shot? I don't want mine.
Right.
But, so that's good that we go together.
I didn't have shingles.
He didn't have shingles. Just
get that right now. I was about to say, oh, he had shingles. No, we just got the shot.
The shot to keep you from getting it. Because they say if you're over a certain age, and if you've had measles, they say measles or chicken pox. Yeah. Chicken pox, that there's a chance
like, the colonoscopy. When you get a certain age, you got to get certain things done.
Yeah, you got to get it done. And it's good to go and do it together. Do it together. He likes when I say that. Do it together.
Together, because he ain't got to drive.
I don't have to drive. But so we hope you enjoyed, we enjoyed this little word teasers game. As we were looking through, it's a lot of questions it looked like if you're single, or new couples, it's a lot of questions for that type of relationship. But we found some that fit us. And we hope that it was fun and helpful to you. We're glad to be back. We're glad to be back. And we look forward to some more great content for you in the coming months. So look forward to that. Again, look forward to our duet video, and more of that to come.
Yeah, y'all comment if you want to hear my wife sing some more.
Yeah, and please comment, not just on that video, but on this video and on any of the other videos that we've done in the past. That really helps this channel. Don't forget.
And subscribe, please.
Exactly. Please.
Because a lot of people don't want to subscribe. Please subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That really helps this channel. It helps us to keep bringing the content to you, help get us before you a little more often, because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of cost. We're not sponsored right now. Now, I am going to add at the bottom, I will add my Cash App and my PayPal. If you feel the urge, please thank us with a monetary gift to help this channel keep going. But as always, just don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll know when there are any new videos. And as we end, as always, don't forget to be you, do you, and
love the life you live right now.
Right now.